All rise for the Honorable Tim G. Jacob as he presides here on the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something.
Got my birthday boy package with me. Mr. 39, that's my name today. He called me Tim G in the intro, but I'm Mr. 39. Let me get to something that's really bothering me. And I know we've talked about it in instances around, on the show and everything, but let me just advocate to America. This is what I want to do. I want to talk to the people out there who watch sports TV, ESPN, FS1, NFL Network, your local channel, football folk, everybody that's talking about some sports out there. Mm-hmm. Let me just strongly advocate to you. Take notes. Take notes. File things away that your favorite people you want to hear from say. Just keep all that stuff in your Rolodex and point it out. Police the ignorance. I think that's like the new PTI. You got partner interruption, and now we got police the ignorance. Because it's just getting out of control now. I had one Kendrick Perkins, who has played in the NBA, who is now widely entertaining on ESPN. They love to bring him in to talk that yaya. And this man proceeds to tell me on my TV, he proceeds to tell me on my television that me and my cousin mounted on my TV mount, above my mantle, that the Eastern Conference in the NBA is stronger than the Western Conference. Now, anybody out here that watches basketball, now, my brother A. Wells has said, first letter, hey, they wasting my time. I ain't got the time till playoffs. Cool, got it. You have every right. But if you watching, like me, because I'm a better, I play FanDuel, and I just love watching basketball. I just do. Kendrick Perkins can't fix his mouth to say that. When in the same show, they're discussing whether the Lakers can run their way back into the 6th seed. If that's the case, then the West must be tough, right? Because you're saying that the Lakers have a daunting task in front of them to get into the 6th seed, at least. Not the play-in, the 6th seed. So I just diffused all that Kendrick Perkins just said right then, but you guys got to police this ignorance that is being spewed on your television. Just police the ignorance. It makes no sense for these people to tell me in the first block of television, can the Lakers make the playoffs? And then turn around and tell me the West ain't the strongest conference. What are we talking about? They still fear the Golden State Warriors, and I believe they like in the play-in right now, according to the court standards. Mm-hmm. They fear the Warriors when Wardell come back. They saying when Wardell come back, watch out for Golden State. Mm-hmm. They telling me the Lakers could possibly be in the top 6 seeds. Mm-hmm. They telling me there's like 3 games separating from like 3 to 10 or some craziness. It's and I'm just telling you this because I ain't even looking at statistics. I ain't looking at standings. I'm just telling you the West is tight. Mm-hmm. They told me the Sacramento Kings, and look, this is what Stephen A. said. Stephen A. said that abyss of an organization. That's what we call the Sacramento Kings. An abyss of an organization. Mm-hmm. And they're the like 3rd seed in the West.
They are.
They've told me Mike Brown is runaway coach of the year. Runaway. The East, you can name 3 teams and you can stop. Then the only 3 teams you gonna tell me. Them only 3 teams they've been talking about all year. They ain't talked about Miami. They ain't talked about the Knicks. They ain't talked about the Hawks. They ain't talking about none of them folk. So how's the East strong if you ain't told me but 3 teams? Right now, they tell me they won't take nobody over Denver. Nobody. Denver got it. Denver. I'm not taking the Lakers over Denver. I'm not taking the Warriors over Denver. I'm not taking Memphis over Denver. I'm all that. So, but you naming a whole lot of names that are contenders. They're potential contenders. If these teams click up, listen, how about this? You know what they ought to do? They ought to put the Eastern Conference playoffs on like they ought to make the league pass carry just the Western Conference playoffs, make people pay for it. That's how good ball gonna be over there. Just give us the East for free. Because you already know what it's gonna come down to. It's gonna come down to 3 teams. But it's just getting out of control now. Listen to these people on your television. Police it, call them out on Twitter, that type of stuff. It's getting out of control. And I know it has been for a very long time. But I'm not finna sit here and let Kendrick Perkins tell me stupid stuff like this no more. I might just start adding KP. Maybe KP will give me a shout out on First Take. It's starting to get to the point where I'm just gonna have to stop sitting being silent.
Right.
And just tell this man, what is you talking about, sir?
Right.
It's getting out of control. I don't understand it. Maybe you get it. I know you have seen these dudes, you have ran these dudes down, you got their paperwork. I know you got their paperwork because you do your homework. I know you got their paperwork. And you can enlighten these people further, man.
There's a reason why this is the realest, most entertaining sports show. We always say realest first. We're going to entertain you, but we're going to keep it real. The opinions that we have on here, we're not polling it. We're not, we don't have any producers who have tried to figure out what's the best thing for us to say to get a reaction. Me and my brother don't say, hey, man, you take this slant, I'm going to take that slant, we're going to roll with it. We don't do that. But that's what big sports media does. That's what they do on ESPN. That's what they do on FS1. Because you can't tell me a man can sit up here, whether it be KP, whether it be anybody else, y'all sit up here and you look at the West. The 1 seed, y'all got a guy that many of y'all saying should be a 3-time MVP. 3 straight.
They crowned him.
That ain't nobody else in history done that other than Larry Joe Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, and Mr. Bill Russell. Okay? That's the 1 seed. The 2 seed, the Grizzlies, with the superstar Ja Morant, that y'all telling me now, folks done forgot about D Rose and how athletic he was. They forgot about that. We can go back before that. They forgot about Steve Francis. They forgot about D Rose. They forgot how Russell Westbrook was when he was younger. And they told us Ja Morant is the most athletic point guard we've ever seen. He's electrifying. He's box off. At the 3, they got the Kings, but true enough, now I do believe they don't respect the Kings.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I do believe that they don't respect the Kings.
Absolutely.
Okay? But at 4, you got the Suns, who just got the trade of the season.
Yeah.
They got the guy who some of y'all want to call the best player on earth, and Kevin Durant, to go along with Book. They just made the finals not too long ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got them at 4. At 5, you got a guy in Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. Y'all were calling them the new Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan when healthy. That's what y'all were calling them. Yeah. They act like we forgot this stuff.
Yeah.
They said these things.
I took them early in the year as my finals appearance team in the West. I did.
You go to the 6th seed.
Don't even say who
he said the West ain't got no. The 6th seed got a guy in Luka who finna be first team All NBA again. That's all he's finna do is be that again.
Absolutely.
He had the second biggest trade of the deadline. Kyrie Irving over there with him. Oh, they were in the Western Conference Finals. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't think they dangerous? I'm at 6. Oh, at 7. You got the defending champions who feature who they tell us. This is where they get hyperbolic with the recency bias. They try to tell us that they features a top 10 all-time player. Well, if that's the case, it's only 2 active top 10 all-time players in the league right now. One being LeBron Raymond James Sr. and the other being Wardell Stephen Curry. And he down here at 7. And you're saying that, oh, the West ain't got nothing going on. Is that really what he's trying to tell us?
They ain't got nothing going on. They ain't got nothing going on. And where's New Orleans at right now?
Okay, if you want to keep going, you know, my bad. The NBA got this play in now.
Remember, don't forget about the play in.
Yeah, that's been introduced. Like you got 82 damn games, 82 games to make the playoffs, and you just can't figure it out of 82 games. Okay.
It's exciting. It's unique.
The Pelicans are down here at 10. I don't know what's up with Zion. Is he coming back? I don't know. Last time I heard, it was speculation that he could be done. Some say he might come. I don't know.
If the Bourbon Street Bullet decides to come back.
But you got him down there. Like I just said, the Lakers down here with Antoine Dixon and KG and Paul Pierce up here calling the greatest player of all time is down here at 13. And he got a 29-year-old running mate who made the top 75 team. And now they finally got the shooting that they wanted.
They did.
And they down at 13. You got Dame, a top 75 player. He down here at 12. You got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who averaging 30, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely.
He down here at 11. So
with nothing.
Either it's deep or it's cap. If he's calling it cap, he need to put it on some himself and say, he need to say, these boards that I done built up ain't like that.
That's
true. They getting stats, but they're not like that.
Yeah.
When it come to winning time.
Yep.
It just be there and just stand on it.
Yep. It's just gotten to the point now where, you know, I am all for great hot. I'm all for good hot takes. I really am. I like those. They keep you entertained. I got it. But to say that, and it's just like, so you're not even going to back it up with like, hey, if you feel like that about the West, crown somebody out the East, and let's just say Boston's going to win it all and be done with it. Let's just say Boston is going to win it, and we be done with it. And then you just say the West ain't got nothing, including all them top 75 players and two-time MVP and all of that. Like the West ain't got nothing. We just gonna disregard that, and the East is gonna win it. But at the end of the day, please, just police this ignorance. Perk don't know what he talking about sometimes. I think he get too gassed up when he get on TV with his bad suits, and he wants to sit up here and tell you and me that this is so, whatever it is, and it's getting out of control. Stephen A getting out of control. I mean, it's just getting to the point where I really much rather listen to Get Up in the morning with Swagoo and J Will and all that rotation that they have over there for my sports TV. And then I'll tune over to Nick Wright from time to time when I got him on the DVR and I can catch him. And But Skip, Shannon, the 9 o'clock block boys, done with them.
Right.
They just doing too much now. Just doing too much.
Well, America, you have heard it from the honorable one. Okay. He says that a lot of these boys in big sports media, they doing too much. They saying one thing on one day or even in one block, and then they come to another segment and say something that contradicts what they just said. Do you agree with this verdict? Let us know. All right. Put it on some.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?